Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of AD&D's Pool of Radiance Remastered. Let's continue our Iron Man run with our all-thief psionic party. Before I do that, I want to show a few enhancements I've made in the upcoming version. So the general stores, I've added in some miscellaneous type items to kind of make it feel like a more of a general store. And each one has some different items. Whether the items are useful or not, you'll have to figure out. I also have enhanced the game engine so that I can load external pictures from the subfolders of the game directory. And they can be any graphics, so we could put VGA pictures into the EGA games. This is EGA, but we could put any kind of colors we want in any of the games. And also I've added into this shop where you can buy poison and potions of healing. Because in the Ruins of Adventure module, which Pool of Radiance is based on, it mentions an alchemist where you can buy this stuff. So just a little bonus for assassins starting out and potentially non-casters. It is a little more expensive than normal, so that you can't just get a ridiculous amount early on. Later on, you'll have so much gold that you don't know what to do with it, but it will give you a little bit to spend your money on. And potions of healing don't stack, but poison vials do. So anyway, that's been added in. So let's continue on here. Hey Jimmy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It says, do the thieves have what it takes? It's pretty doubtful, but we're gonna do our best. Jimmy says that mustached shopkeeper looks like he's more interested in robbing us than selling his wares. Yeah, he's definitely a little rougher looking, but that's because he's an alchemist selling poison and potions of healing. Okay. Take a look here. I know I started Staginow Gate. I think I broke through there. Mr. Spock had died, so let's get him back to full health. I'll probably talk to the flan clerk too. Let's heal this way. Actually, let's do a heal. Oh, wow, it's 5,000 now. Okay, there we go. Back to full health. Because she'll say something about breaking through the gate. Here's your reward. Oh, nice. Got some jewelry. Yeah, it's going to be very doubtful that we're going to be able to win with these thieves. But we'll do our best. If I could get them to level 9, so we could use scrolls, they might have a chance. But we're quite a ways away from that. About 40,000 on most. Alright, there's a place I want to go up here, I think. Well, now if I do that, then the guards are going to constantly attack us. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. All right. Let's just go straight for the gate. What's the password? Oh, I think it's RHO. Rhodia. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if I was spelling it right. We got to minimize our encounters with this party to try to make it. Okay, advance. Parlay. Wait, I was just searching for knowledge when Tyrant Thraxus captured me. Attack him. Attack him. Oh, Mr. Spock's too exhausted to act because I had raised dead. I need to make him rest for a while. I gotta fix Duncan's icon. Jimmy says we need Duncan. He's a password maestro. That's a lot of experience. Wand, ring, and bracers. Okay, we can use bracers. Ooh, nice. Let's give this to Saztam. He's got 1800 strength and has regen ability. We'll give this to Mr. Spock. Has the ring of protection. Okay, resist fire. So that's a fire resistance ring. Alright, that looks good to me. Still no level up, even though we got that much experience. Alright, I do want to try to find the false Tyranthraxis. Can't remember how to get down there. Yeah. Oh boy, this is gonna be rough. Gosh, I almost feel like there's a Medusa in this fight. Just in case. I don't remember if there is. We're gonna equip our mirrors. It will help. It's not gonna totally protect us, but it will help. Do you not have? Oh, there it is. Silver mirror. All right. The other thing I can do. Oh, before I forget, alter icon. Save. Let's see. Body weaponry will help Mr. Spock, his armor class. Once we unequip our armor. And he already has high strength. Duncan could use a strength boost. And actually, he could use body weaponry too. Let's do that. So now we need to remove this. And this, no, still 1. Okay. That's okay. It's got high strength. Tim, he has reduction. I don't want to use that. All right, here we go. It's now or never. I do need to say, okay, Tim has the Wand of Ice Storm. Perfect. Powerful looking man clad in barbaric splendor. Combat. Let's just go straight in. He's taking damage from his equipped item. That's pretty funny. Oh yeah, Mr. Spock's too exhausted to act. Okay, what do we got? Level 6 Thieves. I need to fix it where his alignment will match the item. See if we can backstab this thief. Nice. Okay, we got some money, a ring, girdle, and a sword. Tim, you take the ring. Armor class 4, armor class 4. Oh wow, it's a ring of protection plus 3. Okay. We just have to give it to someone that doesn't have magic armor or that's wearing bracers. Let's see what Ham's doing. He's got magic. I think it was Saztam that I gave. There we go, -3. So he's got a ring of protection and a ring of fire resistance. Definitely helps with saving throws. Okay. And then we have a girdle, which is going to be strength. Let's put that on Tim. He only has 15 strength. Now he has 19. And then there's a sword. I don't know if we'll be able to equip this. We'll try it. So he's chaotic evil. Wrong alignment. Chaotic neutral. Wrong alignment. Lawful evil. Wrong alignment. We already know it doesn't work on chaotic neutral. We know it doesn't work on lawful evil. And neutral evil won't work. Nope. Okay, so we can't use that. We'll have to go try to sell it. Jimmy says, so one of those items is magic but requires a different alignment than what the fake Tyrant Thraxus was. Yes. Yeah, so what I need to do is make his alignment match the item that is generated. When swords are generated, some of them have what's called egos, and they have a specific alignment, and you need to match the sword's ego alignment or it'll attack you basically when you try to equip it. So that's what's going on there. Okay, so he's dead. Let's go back to Flan. And I still gotta fix this situation. Thank goodness we're overwhelming those. I don't want to be fighting giant snakes. We'll get attacked here. Okay, good. Oh boy. Hill giants, lots of them. Luckily, they're not that smart, so Sonic Blast can work well on them. Guy's enraged. Destroyed his plate mail, wow. That's what 19 strength helps you to do. You have a lot greater chance to destroy items. I can unequip the mirrors now, by the way. Mirrors, mirrors. Okay. Anything we want here. Oh, wait a minute. Is item experience not turned on? It's not. Okay. Hopefully when we come back here, the alarm won't still be going off. No, we don't want to sell that. What is this? Wand of Lightning, can't use it. We can use Wand of Lightning bolts if we found one of those, but we didn't. Yeah, let's sell that. Get us closer to level up. Okay. Gosh, that Ifrit bottle's worth 5,000 experience. It'd be so good later though to have an Ifrit help us out in those fights. So Tyrant Thrax is going to possess someone. If we had the Ifrit in our party, he would be possessed first, which we don't want. That would be ridiculous. Man, that's a dilemma. So let's see what we would have got. Ah, sword +2, 9 lives stealer. Can't use it. Okay. What about these wands? 500 experience. Let me see how many we have. So we're about, what is that, 14,000 experience away? I'd really like to get level 9 before we go back there, so we can use scrolls. Saztim only needs 9,000. Might actually do some duels to get there. Jimmy says, what does 9 life stealer mean? It's basically instant death. It has, it can kill 9 things and then it loses its charges. You can't do it anymore. So I think they get a saving throw on pretty much any kind of thing that's not immune to death magic. You have to hit them, do damage, and then it's going to try to kill them. And if it does kill them, then it uses up a charge. It's got 9 charges. What do I want to do here? Do I want to sell the free bottle? I know I'm not going to use it against Tyranthraxis. Yeah, I think I'm going to sell it. That'll get us closer. And then we can do a few duels and get Saztam to the next level. Let's get to the vault. So everyone gets 200. Jimmy says, oh, it's 9 charges of lifesteal or something, so you could find one that's like 3. You thought it had to do with cats. Yeah, I think that's what Gary Gygax was playing on, was, cats have 9 lives type deal. But yes, it's 9 charges in it. Each time you kill something with the critical hit, basically, they use up 1 charge. There is not, in the DM's guide, there is not anything but 9 lives. There's no 3 lives stealer or anything. Doesn't mean you couldn't, as a dungeon master, make an item like that, but that's the explicit item, the 9 life stealer. Okay, here we go. It says do some fights, get him up. And then in theory, you should start being able to use scrolls. What are we facing? He has a staff sling, 43 hit points, armor class 3. He's probably a cleric. He's got a green beard. He's wearing pink with a green beard. He's a hipster. Okay. Yep. So close. This guy's get a good amount of hit points. Pretty good armor class. He's using a club. Could be a fighter. He could be a cleric too. Never know. This is probably a mage. +8. Okay, one more? Oh. Well, that's the dagger they threw. Yes, pool, heal. Share. Begins casting. Armor class 5. We can probably hit that. No spell for you. Alright, here we go. Yes, train. Level 9 thief. Alright. Let's give him a scroll and see if he can use it now. I think it's supposed to be level 9. Let me double check. Level 9. Okay, there's the scroll. Hit use here. Okay. Druid. Ah, okay. Yep, that makes sense for that. I'm stepping through code here. Spell charges. Yep. Weird. Okay, let me save it here. Okay. Here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Gonna code change here. Okay. Magic user. And finally, illusionist. Okay. Thieves can't use cleric scrolls, but they can use druid, magic user, and illusionist. If using, yep, that's perfect. All right. Point. Use. Oh, this scroll's different. This is one of those legacy ones. Hang on. Some of the scrolls are the original legacy versions, which behave differently than the ones that I've created in my engine. So I got to do something special for these. This. Is that. Okay. Hey, JRPG, welcome in. How are you doing? There we go. Blink, Burning Hands, Mirror Image. Then we have Heat Metal, Cure Critical Wounds. Flame Blade, Cure Serious Wounds. Power Word Stun, Protection from Good. Oh, too bad it's not Protection from Evil. Thanks for giving JRPG the shout out, Jimmy. Oh, and Sever's here. Welcome, Sever. How are you doing? I saw you were streaming Baldur's Gate 3. I wasn't able to catch any of it though. How did that go? Let's see. Let's give him more scrolls so we can see what we have. I know I have more. Mr. Spock, do you have any? Nope. Ah, here we go. Here's a bunch. Duncan, do you have any? Yes. Okay, we've got a lot. Let's hope that some of them are good. All right, let's go through them one at a time here. Blink, Burning Hands, Mirror Image. It's the same deal. Fireball, detect invisibility and reduce. Summon insects, neutralize poison. Nice. Blink, Rave Enfeeblement, and Slow. Slow's pretty good. Fireball, Haste, Hold Person. That's a nice one. Fumble, Wall of Fire, and Force Cage. Those are good. What else we got? Confusion, the Druid version. Hold Plant, and Animal Reduce. That's pretty good too, the Animal Reduce. Oh, Weird, Improved Invisibility, and Conjure Animals. Really good illusionist there. Ooh, nice. Yeah, we got some good ones. Eye Bite and Power Word Kill. Nice. Friends, Invisibility, and Protection from Normal Missiles. Then finally, Charm Person, Protection from Evil, and Strength. Okay, well, I don't know how long that Protection from Evil will last. We could have one character go into the graveyard with Protection from Evil on. Just by himself. And potentially kill the Wraiths and the Whites. And get the Sling of Seeking and some other things. I'll have to see how long that's going to last. Thanks for giving Severed the shout out too, Jimmy. All right, let me look at the duration on Protection from Evil real quick. The Magic User version. Let's see here. Magic User. I think it's only 2 rounds per level. Save this first of all. Yeah, it's 2 rounds per level. The scroll will probably execute as a level 6, so we'd have 12 rounds. That's not the best. Actually, we'll only have 11 rounds because we'd have to use it before the battle. That's assuming we know which square the battles are going to happen. Jimmy says, a dangerous solo mission. I volunteer Duncan. And Sever says, I was indeed streaming Baldur's Gate 3. We met and fought a legacy character from Baldur's Gate 1 who I never used in my Baldur's Gate 1 days. Oh, cool. That's neat. Is it an evil person? Or are you playing as an evil party in Baldur's Gate 3 and you're just killing NPCs and friendly people? Man, that's risky business. So there's a white fight before the Spectre, or not Spectre, the Wraith. Then we'd have to take like 2 or 3 steps, I think, once we're in the building to get to the Wraith, which will use up 2 or 3 rounds. I just feel like that's not practical. Now, there is a fight against 2 specters. No, I can't get to that because we'd have to fight a bunch of whites to even get to those 2 specters. If I had a pass wall spell on a scroll, we could just go right through the wall and get to the knight's treasure and not have to fight any of that stuff. But unfortunately, we didn't luck out and get pass wall. So, I don't think there's anything I can really do in the graveyard. If I use the fireball scroll, I might be able to kill the whites next to the wraith quick enough. But honestly, getting a sling of seeking is not probably worth it. It's not worth the risk. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, where are we at? Saztam is loaded up with scrolls. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. We didn't do the cleric temple yet. We don't have the dust of disappearance. So let's go do that. That'll help tremendously. Plus, it might give us enough experience to get another level up or 2. Alright, we're going to go south. Let's do this fight here. That's the only fight we really have to do in there. Okay, he lets us in. We'll also get some magic treasure doing this. Open the trap door. Oh, another magic user scroll. And 1 oil. It's intriguing. Short sword, long sword, dagger, broadsword. Nice. We can use all that. Someone. Oh, he has a broadsword +2. Okay. Well, let's check what kind of plus this longsword is. It's probably +1. They go a 9. Yep. I'm good with that. A short sword. Does anybody have short sword? He does. Says 10. Okay, let's see if it's a +1 or +2. Type of 8. 8. It's a +1. So we'll stick with the long sword. Okay, that we can't use, but we could sell. +1 dagger would be nice. Let's give that to Hom. And then another broadsword. They go 12. Okay, it's a +1. All right. Find the other. There we go. I'm gonna leave it. I don't want to face that angle. Let's come over here and do this. Trying to decide what angle I want to face when I open this. Because the walls, the battlefield looks at the map and figures out the walls of the map. So it can determine where to put the enemies. Let me see if I do a search, if it'll show up. It does, okay. So do we want to face this way? That causes a blockage on the left side. So all the enemies will be to the right of that and up. I don't think so. I think what I want to do is face this way. Because they're going to fight us here. Oh, we did get a wand and some potions. There's the dust of disappearance. Okay, here's the fight. Oh, it didn't put the terrain block there. Didn't consider it. It did the wall on the bottom. Oh, there it is. It did do it, but it pushed it farther than 10 feet. It put it way over here. That right there is what was on the map. So it looks like each 10-foot square on the map is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. 6, 7. Yeah. So each square is really kind of more like 70 feet, not really 10 feet, because Battlefield uses a 10-foot position per icon, which is kind of dumb. At some point, I'm going to implement an option where you can set it to every space being 5 feet, because that'll open up the door for spells that have 5-foot radius. Because there are a bunch that have like a 5-foot radius situation. And all that's lost in SSI's engine because of 10-foot radius. Okay, Mr. Spock. I think we're just gonna view attack. Let's get you down here. Okay. Let's try a Sonic Blast. If you want to hit Mace. He's enraged. Good. He won't cast that as he'll attack the guy next to him. Okay, Tim. If you do a Sonic Blast. Mace attacked the guy next to him. It's better than silence. Ouch. Wow, that was a good blast. That was a good one too. Okay, cool. It's making them drop like flies. We don't want to get next to Mace because he's enraged. We want him to attack them. The enraged condition makes someone attack the person, someone adjacent to him if possible. Closest person. Let's keep that guy there. Berserk. He actually hit us by throwing his hand axe. Ace is still enraged. You're gonna start surrendering soon here. Alright, let's go for Mace. Oh, he's still our ally this round. Won't be next round. Backstab time. Alright. We're not gonna know, except probably a mace if we see one will be magical. Let's see here. Here probably. Potion. Yeah, let's just pick up the first few items. Sell the rest of this. Every little bit of experience can help. Okay, probably good enough. Journal entry 25. What will you do? Destroy the altar. Got a lot of stuff to get through here. Most is probably going to be worthless. Well, experience point or two here. Here's a potion. One potion of undead control. Shadows. Well, that doesn't do us much good, especially since there's no shadows in this game. Minus a summon type. How much experience is it worth? 92. I don't know if it's worth keeping. It would be really funny if something did end up summoning a shadow. Sell the mace. See this. Potion of healing, one magic missiles, potion of giant strength, dust of disappearance. Probably acid. Okay. Well, we can't use the potion of giant strength. That's not for thieves. Sell it. Can't use the cleric scroll. Magic user scroll we can. Let's see what's on it. Fireball, ray of enfeeblement, stinking cloud. Nice. Let's ID this oil. Oil of etherealness. Oh, nice. Nice. That could actually be really useful. It's the short sword +1. So yeah, we're ready for the final fight against Tyranthraxis. We've got some pretty good things here. I'd like to try to save something, possibly, depending on, because if we beat him and we can transfer this party to Curse the Azure Bonds, it'd be nice to have some extras. That's a magic partisan. Can't use it. Can't use the magic morning star or mace or hammer. None of this is magical. Okay. See that. I mean, I'm still going to hold on to this sword +2 9 life stealer because you can get your alignment changed. I just don't know what kind of alignment it wants. We've tried neutral evil, chaotic evil, lawful evil. So we know it's not an evil alignment. And we also tried chaotic neutral. It's not that. So it's most likely a good alignment. All right, let's see here. What do we want to do? Let's go to the vault. How close are we to level ups? 10,000, 12,000. Because if we can get them to level 9, then we have multiple people that can use scrolls. I think I'm going to get Hamatic to level 9. No. Hey, Hamatic, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Speaking of the devil, Sofa Man is back. I did not trust the other guy who streamed on this channel with a laptop mic. That's funny, huh? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Doing well here. How are you doing? We're going to get Hamatic leveled up. So then we'll have 2 characters that can do scrolls. Because we're ready for the final fight against Tyranthraxis. There is a fight right before him. Unless I'm confusing it. Gosh, I always get it confused with the Curse of the Azure Bonds fight. I'm like 80% sure I know what the fight is before. Tyranthraxis. And it's not easy. It's going to be really hard for this party. The Dust of Disappearance is a must. And even that's not a guarantee. Because they can still potentially see us. But first, let's get Hamak leveled up. First dry day in a week. So not that cold. You had to turn on the heating yesterday because it was getting cold inside. Ah, gotcha. Okay, it's probably a cleric there. Destroyed his shield. That should help. Ah, that's probably not a cleric. He's hitting too often. This is a fighter. He just happened to have a flail. Let me check our ages real quick. 28. Okay. I think I'm good to rest. I have plenty of money. I could just heal at the temple. Probably be better. Okay, how much do we need? 8 more fights, maybe? And then we'll go after Tyranthraxis. I'm going to give Han better equipment for these fights. Says... Nope. Wait a minute. Yeah, give the bracers and the ring of protection. There we go. And then also give him a girdle. Who did I give that to? Tim. There we go. They go of 8. Oh, he's throwing knives at us. That's probably a magic user. 26 hit points, armor class 8. Guess it could have been a thief. Ooh, that guy's got -1 armor class. He's gonna be hard to... Begins casting. That's probably a cleric then. Killed him. Killed the cleric. Killed the cleric, but we didn't kill the deputy. my wounds. Needs probably 4 more fights. Uh-oh, begins casting. Armor class 0 with a Fashard. He's a fighter magic user probably, or fighter cleric or something. I am going to move away here. See what he does. Yeah, he was gonna lightning bolt me. Okay, I hit him. I wasn't sure I'd be able to hit that. I magic missiled me. Okay, success. Heal. You got fresh coffee, Hom Addict? Wow, 78 hit points. Armor class 2 with a sling. That's interesting. Can't be a cleric. 78 hit points. He's probably a fighter type of some kind. Ah. That was a good hit. Got him. Okay, one more duel. And then Ham will be able to use scrolls. Not enough money. Okay. Could probably do it with 42 hit points. All right, we got to go get a little more money out of the vault. Draw. All right, we are ready for Tyranthraxis. Let's give over. Actually, do I want to do that? Yeah, I think so. Let's give this to Saztam. Okay. We'll keep the 19. Well, no. Give Tim the girdle. So he's got 59 hit points. Yeah. Um. Give him a few scrolls. Let's see which ones we want to give him. Let's give him a fireball. It's on this one. Charm person, protection from evil, and strength. Okay, let's give him that one. Friends, invisibility, protection from normal missiles. I bite, power word, kill. Confusion, old plant, animal, reduce. Fumble, wall of fire, force cage. Let's give him that one. Okay. So we got a few scrolls there for Ham to use. Says Tim's going to use the majority of them though. Alright, Tyranthraxis, here we come. You know what? There is a longsword +2 flame tongue. Gosh, I really should get that. It's a +1 flame tongue. It's either +1 or +2. Okay, so the women here, we're going to be nice to them. Yes, use the disguise. And we're going to leave. Okay, it's a well filled with water. Dive in, yes. Who's going to dive in? Tim has the highest constitution. Find a sword. Do you take it? Yes. Okay. Let's give this to Saz. 8. They go 7. Nice. It's +2 flame tongue. Okay, now let's go back in. Good news is the alarm wore off. Try to make our way over to the teleporter we need. So not the one we want. Where is it? That's the fake Tyranthraxis, I think, up there. Yeah, that's not the one we want. This is the one we want. Okay. Secret door to the left. Go upstairs, yes. Okay, let's come in here. You're in a furnished room with chairs and benches. Waiting here is a man playing with a dagger. As you come in, he nods. He stares at you modestly. Parlay, nice. Hey, look, could you keep quiet? I just got back from the north and I'm tired, okay? A moment later, a voice calls from the other doorway. Messenger! The man gets up with a sigh and goes into the office. A minute later, he comes out, putting papers into a pouch, goes out the door. The voice calls, Messenger. You enter a room furnished as an apartment of a wealthy, if eccentric merchant. Middle-aged man in robes looks up from a desk. So what message from Tyranthraxis requires all of you to deliver it? Combat. Sudden look of fear comes over his face. If you've come from Tyranthraxis, I can offer a better deal. If you kill him instead of me, I'll make you all generals. In fact, I want to join you. Is it a deal? No. He begins casting. No casting for you, buddy. A wand that we can't use. Okay. No, I mean I do, but I think that's going to be a fight right through there. We need the dust of disappearance. I might use some spells on scrolls here. Let me see what we got. First off, let me save it. Blink. Blink could be handy, but blink's also kind of a problem because if you're blinked out and you try to use a spell, the spell's going to fail automatically. Mirror image is a good one. Okay, I might have to make a code change here. Let me breakpoint this. Okay. Stop here. Okay. Druid and illusionist. That does it. Jimmy says, as long as the scroll at the bottom is moving, I think he's just thinking. Yes, I am. Oh, Ham says, is this thinking mode or my screen freeze? Yes. I was doing a bug fix. Failed to understand the writing. That's okay. We'll try again. See what his chance is. It's a 25% chance. Check here. Oh! Is it supposed to be level 10 when thieves can use scrolls? I'm gonna have to look that up. I thought it was level 9, but it's probably level 10. I bet it's level 10. So all this time I spent getting them to level 9 is not gonna help me. For the scrolls. Alright, that's okay. Let's see, what can we do? We have Dust to Disappearance on us. Sometimes you get nervous, Hum? Yeah. I should have probably said a few more things. Jimmy says, we know of the dangers that overthinking can cause, thanks to an unnamed streamer. Yeah, I thought it was level 9, but in my code, in another place, I have level 10. So now I'm confused about it. I'll have to verify it in the player's handbook. Yeah, according to this, I have level 10 set. So we'll just assume that that's correct. And I'll research it on my own. Okay, so body weaponry will give us a bonus on our armor class. Let's do that. He's got 1800 strength. I'm not sure I want to enlarge him because then he's just going to take up more space. Duncan only has 15 strength, so he could really benefit from being enlarged. Okay. Now he's got 20 strength. All right, let's go. Oh, wait, I do have Oil of Etherealness. That I could use. Let's give that to Tim. And take the girdle. Give that to Mr. Spock, maybe? He's only got 48 hit points. Let's give it to Ham. Yeah, Ham takes advantage of that. And let's use this. Maybe level 9 was with certain wands, Jimmy said. No, they can always use wands if the class is allowed. It's definitely scrolls, but I need to double check. Combat. Okay. That one could see us, but most probably won't be able to. Only way we could do this is with Sonic Blast, We'd have 0 chance without it. Wow. Holy moly, they all resisted that. Let's get some of these on our side. Or try to. We got 4 of them. Nice. These guys are very resistant. Okay, Duncan. That one's afraid. Hit this one. Nice backstabs. Double backstab. Okay, all those are on our side. They've got a lot of field plate and full plate. So absorbing some of the damage. Ouch. Ouch. Man, Hamadek's getting pummeled. Then becomes ethereal. From the ethereal oil. Backstab, no penetration. What happens when they have full plate on? Let's see if I can get a backstab in here. Nope. Oh. Man, Hamadek's got to be close to going down here. We have points 5. Hit points this guy have 13. There we go. Okay, he'll be safe now. That one's still... We got 2 against us still. He's ethereal, so we can't hit. I'm gonna stay ethereal. Nice. Okay, we still got level 8 there on against us. I'm going to keep Han back. We're going to have you delay. We're going to have you sneak over here and backstab. Nice. Okay, still got one there. Okay. $1,800 experience, 7,700 in items. There's a ring. We can use that. Let's see if it had any special effect. No, so it might be a ring of protection. +4. No. Pick up as much of this as we can. Okay. So we're going to have these 8th level fighters in our party helping us against him, which will help. But he's going to end up possessing one of them when he dies, probably. Will you join me? No. Attack, attack, attack. Oh, he was casting. Okay, we got to be careful here because of his fire aura. Ham does not have any fire resistance, so he'll take damage hitting him. So we're going to have him use a wand of magic missiles. Back up a bit too. Missed. Tim, do you have fire resistance? No. Let's use a wand of ice storm. It may not work. We'll try it. Yeah, we did 12 damage. Mystic, he also does not have fire resistance. So we're going to have him use a wand. Let's back over here a bit. Hey, Apathy, welcome in. How are you doing? Let's have Mr. Spock nerve pinch him. He resisted. Says Tam. He does have a ring of fire resistance, so he's going to go pummel. Duncan does. Pummel. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, man. Ouch. Duncan and Says just got obliterated. Oh, no. Andy did Stinking Cloud. Oh. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. 29 hit points. The wall bouncing thing is super scary. Let's put you right here. Is he gonna resist? He resisted it. Ugh. You're doing okay, Apathy? Glad to hear that. Jimmy says, is there a chance he possesses one of our charm fighters? Is possession different than charming? Yes. The way it's supposed to work is he will for sure charm an NPC. He goes after them first. And then once the NPC dies, it tries to charm one of your main characters. And then you get a saving throw chance against that. So that's how it's gonna happen if one of these fighters is still alive. If we can do enough damage to him. So far, his resistance, magic resistance, is really high. And I feel like it's 75% or something. Okay, Mr. Spock can't attack. We're gonna get him out of here. We gotta get his coughing out. We're playing the remaster of Final Fantasy VII on the Switch, not the remake of the original one. Oh, cool. Mr. Spock's still coughing. Let's have you try wand again. Missed. Tim. Tempted to try to hit him. It's Artheco. 15? Really? That's not very good. Let's use the wand. Apathy says, I forgot how weird his dragon graphic was. I haven't faced Tyrant Dragons in a while. Yeah, he's a brass or bronze dragon. I feel like he's brass. Got him. Now here comes the possession. But the possession didn't happen. Continue battle. No. Wow. We got a wand and a stone. We can use the stone at least. Let me see what it is. I don't see the effect. So I'm not sure. We'll have to go back to Flan to see what it is. Yeah, I don't remember if it's bronze or brass. I can't remember now. Yeah, the NPC must have resisted. I mean, they are level 8 fighters. They have pretty good resistance. Okay, success. Okay. Alter, drop the fighters. No. I almost dropped Tom Addict. Now we have to get Duncan and Saztam back. Hopefully they'll pass their saving throw. System shock. Resurrection. We want to withdraw. Let's take out. It's going to be a lot. Let's just take out some jewelry. You can appraise it. Okay. So Duncan, 15 con. So he'll lose some hit points here. Yeah. He did survive. That's good. And Saztam, oh, he's going to lose his regen. He has 20 con. Dang. Yep, he lost his regen ability. But he's back. Okay, now let's go ID this stuff real quick. Wand of Lightning we can't use. Sell it. Wand of Frost. Dang, that would be a good one. Can't use it. That'll give us 3,000 experience worth, though. That's cool. And then the stone is a stone of good luck. Okay. So that'll give us a boost to our saving throws. And then all of this stuff we found. Let's see if any of it's magical. That's magic field plate. Can't use it. Get the experience. Bilgus arm, magic, can't use it. It was a bronze? Okay. Gotcha. Ham says I spot a good ditch. Yeah. Bandit mail can't use. Cernhammer can't use. More magic field plate can't use. Can't use. Getting tons of experience at least. That was regular field plate. Same with that. That was a magic spear, magic plate, magic field. Look at those level ups we have due. There's the longsword +2 flame tongue. Ring of protection +1. That's why that wasn't working. We need to give that to someone that has bracers. Or just normal armor. Fire resistance. Mystic has bracers, but he also already has a ring of protection +2. Okay, Duncan needs this equipped. Saz has bracers, but he has a ring of protection +3. Well, we'll still get the saving throw bonus, even though we're not getting the armor bonus. So we'll leave that equipped on Tim. Okay. I think that's all. Actually, let's go deposit all this money again. This Flan's going to give us a big reward here. You have cleared the next area of the evil temple. Oh, I didn't get the results for that one yet. Sell all that stuff. Congratulations, your quest is over. Here's your reward. 191,000 gold. And some junk. Okay, let's go get our level ups. Everyone's due a level up. There we go. Level 10 thief. Okay, so what proficiency do we want to give Saz? Let's do short bow. And on Hom, short sword. Okay. Now we should be able to use these scrolls. I'm going to do this as a test. And I'm just going to reload, but I just want to make sure this works now. Yep. Okay, good. So yeah, it was level 10, not level 9. Yes, they succeeded. We will be able to transfer these to Curse of the Azure bonds and keep the Sonic Thief run going. Wouldn't have been possible without the Dust of Disappearance. We are rich, Jimmy. Tom says, how much interest do you give with your company, Jimmy? Is it better than the bank? Jimmy says, I'm certain we are at the Colorado Emporium can come to an agreement. Okay. So the question is, do we want to clear the graveyard? Try to get the it just seems like such a bad idea. The Sling of Seeking. I just don't think it's worth the risk. All the level drains. Jimmy says the fine print says we pay interest in snacks and all you can eat barbecue vouchers. All right, guys, a good place to save. We'll be able to transfer these to Curse with all their items intact. And yeah, keep it going. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.